Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TBNR Frags, aka Preston here. I'm bringing you guys a Scorpion secondary Moab. Now, I think it was the other day. I can't remember exactly. No, yesterday I actually uploaded a Spaz 12 Silence Moab, which was pretty awesome considering it was like 3.5 minutes. It was a pretty quick one. A day before that, I actually uploaded a Glock 18 single-wheel Moab, and it was awesome. If you guys haven't seen that, you should go check it out. But that aside, I am using the Scorpion with the extended mags, and now I don't have anything else special on it, just the good old extended mags, and, you know, I was thinking about actually putting the silencer on this, and I think it would be actually really, really good. Now, if I had, what is it called? Overkill Pro. If I had Overkill Pro, then I could have 2 attachments on my secondary, but unfortunately, I do not have that on this account, because I'm on my secondary account, Andrew, which is my friend's account that he lets me use. Practically, it's basically my secondary account, so if you guys ever see the name Andrew, it's because I'm too lazy to change it. No, it's not a gamer tag. It's not Xbox Live. You can change your name instantly on the PC, because I do play on the PC, not the console. But I'm just too lazy to change it. But I think this gun would be absolutely amazing with extended mags and silencer. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is a good setup for the Scorpion. Now, obviously, we all know that the Akimbo Scorpion with steady aim, you can basically snipe people across the map with it. It is ridiculous. And I don't recommend using it because you'll get called the noob and you'll get a lot of hate for it. You know, if you use any akimbo, really, people are gonna hate on it, and you know, they don't have the right to hate, obviously, because if it's in the game, you're allowed to use it. But it is a little bit frustrating. It's like when people use last man. I always say last man standing. I mean, final stand. I call it last stand. Last stand, final stand, last man standing, all the same thing. Or, you know, dead man's hand. Like, look at that guy. He was on last stand, and he was just crawling towards me. I mean, you'll get hate for using it, but obviously, you're allowed to use it. It's in the game. You paid for it. But it is, you know, it's kind of frustrating when people use it. And I don't really agree with them putting it in the game, and I would really appreciate if they would take out some of that stuff out. But I mean, Robert Bowling himself actually said that this game was not meant to appeal to the hardcore crowd, which is probably why most of you guys watch me, because, you know, most of you guys are probably trying to either improve your game or, you know, get better, or, you know, get tips or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's not why you're watching the video. Maybe some of you are. I'm sure there's a lot of different reasons why you guys are watching the video. Maybe you guys just like the sound of my voice. But nonetheless, you know, I mean, you guys probably want this game to be a good game where there's not a whole lot of BS. Like, look at that guy. My teammate just got RPG'd. Like, that takes no skill. And then a new tube follows behind it. And then you can go on last stand. And then you can, I mean, that guy right there, like, he goes on last stand. And then you know, dead man's hand and all that stuff like that. It really, you know, for some it makes the game enjoyable and playable, and then for others like me who are kind of more hardcore, and not like the hardcore game type, but hardcore as in they like the game a lot, because I've been playing Call of Duty for 5 years, so every year Call of Duty comes out, I expect it to get better and better, and, you know, it takes more skill to get good at the game, and there's better things about it that they didn't fix in the last game, and so that's what I expect every time I play a new Call of Duty. But in this game, it's like it took a turn for the worst, you know. I mean, coming from Call of Duty 4 Pro Mod on the PC, which is a mod on the PC that everybody plays for competition, it's very, very competitive. Everybody's very competitive. Lots of people talking trash. It's not very friendly for new people. You have to be playing the game for years to really just like hop in Pro Mod and you know, to handle all the the veteran players, similar to myself, because I got Call of Duty 4 like when it came out for the PC, and it's just kind of sad to see that, you know, Call of Duty is kind of downgrading in a way to a non-competitive level, at least on the PC. I know it's competitive on the consoles, but it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of sad, and it's a little bit, it's disappointing, and I'm just hoping that the next Call of Duty that, that Treyarch make is going to be more successful. And now, even though I hated Black Ops, I still think that Black Ops had some, you know, they have really good developers, they listen to the community, they actually care about what we say, and they change stuff, and they're always working on it. Even though they really screwed up though on the PC when Black Ops came out. Even people with like a 6-core like me, 8 gigabytes of RAM, beast graphics card, great computer, we're only getting about 20 FPS. And even people like the i7 6 cores that are $1,000 were getting 20 FPS, and that's just and on lowest settings too. And this happened to so many people. The forums were flooded, and it's because the game, it's now, the Call of Duty games are made on the console, and then they're ported to the PC. And now, it used to be the other way around, because you could make the game for the PC, and then you could port it to console. And it actually works out a lot better for both console and PC that way. if you do it from PC than to console. However, now that since the consoles have taken over the market and there's way more money in the consoles, obviously they're gonna be they're gonna be focused towards the console. So they really didn't care about the PC. They're like, you know what, we might have 100,000 people buy it for the PC, but we're gonna have 10 million people buy it for the Xbox and PS3. So why should we make the game for PC and then port it to console? Because it's going to be more work for us, even though it makes the game better for both systems. They just, I don't know, they just weren't thinking, I guess, for Black Ops, and I feel like it's the same way for this game, obviously, but there wasn't horrible FPS stutters, and there's the Moab, guys. I'm sorry for getting off topic and talking about all this. I just, it's kind of frustrating, but don't get me wrong, guys. I love Modern Warfare 3. It's a very fun game, as you can tell. I love playing it, and I do enjoy it so much, and that's why I continue to play it. And I'm not like one of those guys, or sometimes everybody has their rage moments where they get very frustrated, so they're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. I've had those moments. I mean, yesterday I went 22-0 with the KSG silenced. I shot a guy flat out in the back, and he didn't die, and he turns around and kills me. So I was 2 kills away from getting the Moab with the KSG silenced, and it didn't have damage on it, so it would have been an awesome Moab video. But unfortunately, it wasn't happening for me. So, you know what? I basically was like, you know what, I'm done. And then I went and played some Infection. And, but I didn't, just like break the game disc or anything like that. I didn't do anything like ridiculous. I was like, you know what? I'm done with this game. I'm going to go play some Infection. I switched over the game type. And, that's kind of what I tend to do sometimes. But anyways, thank you guys for watching so much. It's coming to an end here. Don't forget, guys, the 200 Moab live stream is this Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Central. So that would be 2:30 Pacific time, 5:30 Eastern time, and then it would be 10:30 GMT time. And there's also going to be a countdown in the description below, a link, so you can click on that. And any time zone you guys are in, it'll tell you the exact countdown date to the stream. But I really do appreciate you guys watching. You guys have been awesome lately, and I'm working on those pistol Moabs right now. I think I'm going to be doing the USP a lot. Hopefully I can get that video up for you guys tomorrow, but we shall see. I'm also getting preparation ready for the 200 Moab live stream. But thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys next time.